Catville Gossip. Mr. Tommy Cat was in love with Tabby Gray, at least so all the gossips in Catville say. For Tabby was as graceful as a little kit can be. Said Tommy when he saw her, "She's just the wife for me." But Tabby Gray was fickle, as sometimes kittens are, so she giggled and told Tommy he would have to ask her pa. For there was big white Tomcat, with coat as smooth as silk, who often took her walking and treated her to milk. He had told her he would give her a ribbon bright of red, if she would only promise no other cat to wed. Then there was Tommy Mouser, who by all was called a sport. He had told her that he loved her, and once for her had fought. And there was Tommy Black, the dandy of the town, who was called by all who watched him the best dancer to be found. He often danced with Tabby Gray, and frightened all the rest away, for when he danced they all stood by, and looked on him with jealous eye. And Tiger Tom, another swain, who always said he felt a pain around his heart when any other danced with her except her brother. An admirer, too, was Tommy Buff. He said and vowed it was no bluff when he declared he loved Miss Gray, and in his heart she held full sway. And there was Tommy Black and White, who said he sat up many a night to serenade Miss Tabby Gray on the backyard fence till break of day. And Tommy, who was nicknamed Slim, said she was the only girl for him, and that his eyes had turned to green because another cat was seen to walk with Tabby down the road, since that his heart was like a load. And so you see Miss Tabby Gray needed time these things to weigh, and that was why she told Tom Cat her pa would have to answer that question he had asked that night on the backyard fence in the bright moonlight. Said Tommy Cat as he looked at a star, "I don't want to marry your pa. Now why do you keep me here a-guessing when we might go round and get pa's blessing?" Miss Tabby stretched and heaved a sigh, then on Tommy Cat she cast her eye. He was handsomer far than all the rest, and she felt quite sure she loved him best. But, like all others of her kind, she pretended to make up her mind. But Tommy Cat was a hasty fellow. He knew present time was always mellow. So he told Miss Tabby 'twas getting late, and whisked her over the backyard gate. And before she knew where she was at, they stood at the door of Minister Cat. In a minute more they came out married, for Minister Cat, he never tarried. He married off couples quick as scat, and for his fee he took a rat. The reception they held was a howling success, as all who came to it had to confess. And all the way through Catville town, bottles and shoes were strewn up and down. And when old Sandman o'er the hill did peep, every kit in the town was fast asleep.